These loud cries for help are from the 21 survivors involved in the accident along Ibanda Kamwenge highway last week, as confirmed by the Uganda prison spokesperson Frank Baine.
It was an accident, it was unfortunate, and we are sorry for what happened. As I'm talking now, they are all out of danger. Actually, most of them have been discharged.
The men were hired out by the prison authorities to work at a farm in Ibanda district. Baine says there is nothing illegal about prisoners providing labor.
Yes, according to what they were going to do, it was not illegal. Prisoners' labor is legal. It is provided for that the Commissioner General should allocate the work to be performed by inmates, especially for the betterment of the prison.
Baine said this earns them some income which they use for their needs.
A prisoner who works for a day's work ranges from 100 shillings to 500, according to the level of the work done, from skilled, semi-skilled, and unskilled.
Baine also quoted Article 25 of the Constitution, which is meant to protect a person from slavery, servitude, and forced labor, and states that a person can provide any labor required in consequence of the sentence or order of a court. B. Any labor required of any person while that person is lawfully detained, which, though not required in consequence of the sentence or order of a court, is reasonably necessary in the interests of hygiene or for the maintenance of a place at which the person is detained, among others. The Prisons Act of 2006 authorizes the prison services to, among others, facilitate the reintegration of prisoners into their communities and to ensure performance by prisoners of work reasonably necessary for the effective management of prisons. However, in a case like this, where an inmate dies on such duty, human rights lawyer Ladislas Rwakafuzi says cases of negligence have to be investigated.
Some culpability should be found, where the prison authorities are aware of the mechanical condition of the lorry in which these people are traveling. And in any case, why did they allow the prisoners to be transported by a lorry? A lorry does not transport human beings, it's supposed to transport cargo.
Baine said Uganda Prisons is a government institution and has no mandate to compensate for loss of life.
The compensation has to go through the normal procedures, and those procedures, you can't adjust them, they have to be followed as they are.
However, Rwakafuzi says there are options for compensation.
Of course, the law also allows damages for loss of expectation of life. That one is not dependent on whether you had a dependence or not. Yeah.
There have been a number of other accidents involving prisoners, like the one on Rugando Kabohe Road in Shema district in July 2014, where 5 inmates died and 13 were critically injured. Walter Mwesije, NTV.